All right, everyone. So today, this is the definitive buy listing video. I have a stack of cards. We're going to buy list them and we're going to discuss how to, tips and tricks, and all that good stuff. All right, let's do this.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
So, first of all, everyone, why buy list? Well, buy listing makes it pretty streamlined. You can sell a lot of cards all at once. You can also trade them in for store credit. You get a nice bonus for that in most cases with buy listing. With Card Kingdom, you get a 30% bonus. Blue Games is different. Every card is kind of different, has their own rate at which you get credit versus cash. Your time is valuable. Sometimes it's like you'll see with some of the cards that I have today, it's a pain to sell these types of cards, right? And so by having a buy list, you're able to offload a bunch all at once. And look, there's nothing better than the feeling of trading in a bunch of commons and uncommons for some sealed vintage. Rudy talks about how packs only go one way. They're sealed and then they're only opened. Well, it kind of goes the other way with the buy list, right? So, a couple of things. I use Card Kingdom because their prices are usually better than a Boo Games. This is not always the case. And they usually have a better inventory of older sealed stuff for me to choose from. And that's usually what I'm looking for when I buy list. A couple of you know what? Let's do some buy listing first, okay? Okay, so let's talk about how to organize your cards. Let's clear this. Okay, you want to use the filters as much as possible. It can do nothing but help, okay? Right? Let's say you have a big stack of Throne of Eldraine. Okay. Now, let's say you opened the regular boxes and not the collector boxes. So, maybe you're not trying to get rid of your hits, right? So let's click no, just non-foils, apply filters. Maybe we're not trying to get rid of our mythics or rares either. So let's say uncommons, commons, maybe there's basic lands, or tokens. That's what special means. Sometimes it means promos as well. I set the price at, let's say, greater than or equal to 25 cents. Let's apply that filter. So now you have a list here of uncommons and commons from Throne of Eldraine that are worth, above a quarter. So you have 39 cents, 50 cents. I'm talking credit because that's what I get. 59 cents. You can see the cash price there as well. So each one of these cards are worth that much in credit. So, say you got a bunch of Throne of Eldraine bulk, what you can do is now you can look, you got one white card, one black, two artifacts, a land, a green card, a token, and another black. So you don't need to look at blue cards. You don't need to look at red cards. You don't need to look at white, black, green. Yeah, you don't need to look at blue or red. So, when you organize that bulk, now you can only look at just a couple of colors, and it makes it a lot easier. Look, using these filters, right? So now I usually do price high to low, but let's say you have them alphabetized. You can go A to Z and go through them like that as well, okay? So now let's start doing some of my cards here. I have some stuff from a few different sets. Let's see. I have Scourge, a stack of one card. I have M19, Tempest, Morning Tide, Darksteel, Weatherlight. A lot of Weatherlight because it's just one card. Legacy, So we're going to do a couple of things here, guys, okay? I want to show you how this works. So I have here carrion feeder from my purchases. I have a big stack. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. So what I could do is I can go to the top here to search Card Kingdom buy list and type in carrion feeder, and it'll pop right up, and I can click on that, right? Boom, carrion feeder, what I'm looking for. Or you can go like this. Alternatively, you can have because if you're going through a lot of sets, this might make more sense. You can go to Scourge, and you go down, and there it is, carrion feeder. And I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 carrion feeders. Let's go to, like I said, I have a huge stack of Vitalize from Weatherlight. Now we'll do this one like this. Vitalize. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27. Okay, so unfortunately, they'll only take 14, so you have to do the max. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we'll put the rest away to buy list another day. See, these cards I buy listed recently, right? But these cards right here represents what I knew would buy list eventually. It just wasn't, they just weren't taking it at the moment, you know? So yeah, so I put it aside, and now it's time to buy list them all. And I love buy listing low end cards like this. Rampant Growth. Such a silly card. It's in like a million different sets, but hey, it's got some value. Especially, we got a Tempest one, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 of them. All right. 19 of those. We're going to do one more card and then end this buy list, and I'll show you what else I do. Let's go to, you know what? Let's clear it and go to uncommon, common, and then we'll go to dark steel. That's the Whisper Silk Cloak that I got. Up, non-foil. Up, they're not taking it right now, so I will put these aside again for another time to buy list. Okay, now we're just gonna check out this buy list here. I know I'll have information. Oh gosh, I'm gonna pause the video and sign in. Okay, I signed in. I'm going to have to, blur out any information that pops up. So, as we see here, we have my list of carrion feeders, rampant growths, and vitalize. You see the amount, but you see on here on the right the store credit bonus, 27.86 for a pile of random stuff. Check out. Okay, this is information I'm gonna have to blur. Say store credit here. Yeah, use this payout method. Okay. Then you say review your order, place your sell order. Thank you, your sell order has been placed. Okay. There you go. That's a quick sell order. Now, what you can do, and I kind of wanted to do this, was show you that you can now do a second buy list, and then you can include it in the same package, and it works out fine. I wanted to do something else. Usually you can leave a note that says So let's do that now. I want to leave a note because I want them to tell me what the grades of my cards are before they finalize the order, right? Like how I just did it, they're just going to grade them. Some of them won't be near mint. And I don't like how they grade. I prefer to see it written down and then to judge whether or not I want the card back, because you can request your cards back if you don't like the fact that they said, oh, this is lightly played. You know, if you don't like that, you can say, all right, fine, then send it back to me, and they will. And that's not a problem. You can also say, hey, I four talismans of impulse. You can say, hey, I think you're wrong. Can you please take another look? Of course, you say it nicer than that. You say, can you please take another look at these particular cards? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they will. And they'll let you know if any of the cards, which has happened to me, they do change the grades. And some of them get near mint from light play. Some of them don't move at all, and I've never seen any go down. They stick with their grade. So it doesn't hurt to ask them to regrade. Now we have a bunch of Clark Clan shamans. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. Wow, that's a good one. 13. Okay. So now we're going to check this out. We're going to go to secure checkout. Okay. Review order, payment method, store credit. Same thing. Use this payment method as store credit. Add a comment. Okay. So here we go. Payout method. So what you want to do is say, add a comment. Let's say, please contact me with the results of grading before finalizing the order. All right, and now they'll contact you with an email saying, place my sell order. Saying, hey, we got your order. Here's how they grade it out. Let us know. And they give you 2 days. And these are the returns from some of those buy lists that some of my previous buy lists. So this is like how they come back to. And on the other side is my name, my order, and yeah. And so the reason why I did 2 buy lists as well. Okay, let's go back to the other camera here. Okay, so the reason I did 2 buy lists as well was to show you that you got 48 hours from when you make your buy list until it gets canceled if you don't mail it in those 48 hours, right? So you can do 2 or 3 buy lists when you have an hour here and there and include them in the same box. You just have to have, dividers, make it clear and obvious that these are different orders, and you got to write the order numbers on those containers, slide in a piece of paper that has the order number. Another note, I always use priority flat rate boxes, whether it's medium, whether it's small flat rate, and it's fairly cheap. Cards can be expensive. They're heavy. So if you box it yourself, it's going to end up being around the same price, and it's not going to be priority. I feel like it behooves you to do priority. It comes with insurance, so it's not like it comes with tracking as well. So it's a good way to do it. Another thing, using old deck boxes like tournament boxes and starter deck boxes to store the cards when you mail them. That's kind of what I've been doing recently. Any other tips and tricks? Not that I can think of. I just think it's important to organize when you're going to buy list, right? Before you buy list and you have a lot of bulk, organize it by set and then by rarity and then by color. and that'll make your buy listing experience a whole lot easier. Even if you just do set and rarity, and then you use your filters on the website, and you see that there's only a few cards, you know, a couple of blue cards and one red card, you can now filter out a bunch of cards. It makes sorting for value and stuff a lot easier. I did 25 cents as my threshold. You don't have to do that. You can send in cards for 6 cents. However, again, now you start to push against the volume, space, mailing thing versus value. That's why flat rate boxes, again, are handy for doing a lot of low end cards. Yeah, that's all. I think I've covered most of the bases here. I like to use Card Kingdom. I showed you how to do the filters. I showed you what it's like to do a buy list, a regular one, that they're not going to check they're going to check the grades, and they're just going to, you know, if there's light play ones, they're just going to pay out as light play. That's that first one that I made. The second one, they're going to tell me if there's any changes to the value. Thirdly, I don't know what number we're at here. Anyway, I also showed you that you can buy list, close a buy list, do it real quick when you have a few minutes, and then come back to it later and do a couple more and still have it in the same package. I told you how I package, how I mail it. So this is pretty much the essential buy list video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. If you like my content, consider supporting me on Patreon. We do a lot of box breaks over there too, so that's pretty cool. Otherwise, if you're going to buy any cards, remember to use my affiliate links. Take care, everyone. Whoa. Marbles in the mouth. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?